Asmongold recently began his last Epoch adventure, and he made big mistake. He picked Void Knight. Why is it mistake? Because Asmongold likes vampire survivors. So what if I tell you? You can make basically vampire survivors build in last Epoch. Look at this, isn't this crazy?
That would be crazy.
And that's built for Paladin. As always, let me show you quickly how you can do it, but first of all how it looks in the game. Basically we're activating some sigils as they will give us more damage, and then we're going through the map, we can teleport and basically start destroying mobs really easily, really fun. And that's basically everything we need and can do. We got passive, we also got awesome spell that will give additional damage to mobs. Look at this, we're teleporting and destroying everyone. So fun, mobile, really fast and cool build. If you want it for yourself, watch closely. And I will quickly explain everything you need, from skills to passives. Let's go! So first of all, skills. We will be starting as Sentinel and then getting Paladin as our mastery. And also we will get few levels in Void Knight to get this volatile reversal. So Hammer Throw, our bread and butter skill, how we level it up. Normally you throw in just one hammer. There's two ways where you can go. You can go upwards and to the left, and hammers will just rotate around you. But instead you want to go to the right first. So you get in projectile speed, then steadfast pass, getting one level in catapult to increase projectile count, and then you get in this avatar of Spire, and now hammers will be thrown in Nova around you. So that's cool, but you won't be able to spam hammers like me. Look, I'm spamming hammers and I'm out of mana and I don't care. I'm cheating? No. I'm going to the bottom right side, getting 3 levels in Rapid Throw to increase attack speed, then getting 1 level in Enra's Technique, and then getting this mana start forging. So out of mana cost will be 0. Now you can spam hammers as much as you wish. And then you may think that you don't need the spiral hammers because they can't spiral around you, but you need these 2 nodes over here. So secret, because when you picked Enra's Technique, now your spiral will have additional 80% hit damage with critical multiplier chain, so a lot of cool stuff. And this means you need to pick the spiral stuff, and I just tested. Basically, when you pick in this stuff, these 2 nodes, you're just doubling your damage. So it's normally 1.5k with my gear, and now it's like 3.5k. Basically, it's more than double. And then you're just leveling, I guess, Zealot Conviction, just to get more chance to double damage. I would take like 3 points, maybe 5 points in here if I get additional levels, but at first better get weighted hammers just to increase damage. Projectile speed is not a problem. So that's our hammer throw. Now we want to increase this hammer throw even more, and from Paladin we get in Holy Aura. Holy Aura is passive skill, you don't even need to press on it, but if you will press on the skill, you will get for a second double bonuses. What bonuses you will get? Normally you get in damage and elemental resistance. And we want to enhance it with Call to Arms, physical damage bonus over here, 2 points in here, then 2 points in strength from afar. You will increase throwing damage and also chance to stun when throwing something, and then Expedite to increase throwing attack speed and chance to get haste. So that's cool, then you can get more levels in these nodes, but you can also get Fanatism to increase attack speed. And also you can go to the bottom left over here to Shelters and increase your elemental resistance. I got basic gear from the shop just to test this build, and I already almost capped at every resistance possible, so without any cool bonuses. That's very good aura, super broken, super cool, and then basically level up all these nodes to maximum. Next, sigils. So sigils is tricky, they're giving you even more damage depending on how much sigils you have. And my leveling of sigils is super easy and straightforward. First of all, I like to go to the left and get in 4 points in empowering sigils. It will give you more damage per sigil, but I want this node, Last Wish. So now I got chance to summon sigils on kill. I don't need to cast it all the time, so sometimes they just automatically will cast themselves when I kill someone. Then we're going to the right side, Iron Sigils, getting more endurance per sigil, 2 points over here to get to Enduring Hope, 4 points in here to get Tetragram. Now we got +1 maximum sigil, so now we need to keep our 4 sigils. Also, it will increase duration, that's very cool, but then we're going to meditation. Sigils will heal you, and this will double this effect. But if you're playing with friends, don't use this stuff, because now it will only affect you. And then basically go to the bottom left, increase healing per active sigil, increase mana efficiency, get 3 points in here, and then you get in +1 more sigil. So now we can have 5 sigils. They increasing our damage, really cool. Regeneration, so like awesome stuff. And you saw I kinda can travel back in time, so that's from Void Knight and this Volatile Reversal. It costs 0 mana, so we like skills that cost 0 mana. And with this reversal, go to the top right, get Incipient Void Rift, then to the bottom left, Terminal Void Rift. It will summon Void Rifts on your teleport that will damage enemies. Then you go in here, getting 3 points, increasing this area of effect, and then getting 3 points in Harbinger of Dust. When you hit enemies with this stuff, they will get Void Rifts, and they will take increased damage for 4 seconds. So basically running around, teleporting, and then spamming hammers with increased damage on these enemies. Easy, straightforward, but cooldown will be like pretty big. So now we need to shrink our cooldown, and fastest way is to go to the bottom right, get 2 points in this fatigue, also 1 point in Timemost Wisdom. It won't restore mana now, but we don't care about mana at this point. And then go to the top left instead, 2 points here. You will get chance to recover cooldown on kill, and also this won't restore your health anymore, but again a little bit cooldown recovery. And then basically max out these 2 nodes over here, warped time to increase your attack speed, and catching up to increase your movement speed after using this stuff. So we're just running around, traversing, destroying enemies with additional damage, super cool and broken. And last but not least, our Smite. So Smite will be used only to travel through the map faster, so go to the top left, Holy Wave, heal area will be increased, then Righteous Fury, 3 points over here, melee fire damage, we don't care, we just need to go to the next node, increasing attack speed, that's cool, 2 points in here, and then we finally get Descent. So with Descent, now you can teleport to target location. That's it, basically. Now it will be counted as traversal skill, but again, with this playstyle, you will be out of mana most of the time. Go with Panacea first, you will get Cleanse Chance, you don't care, you want to have these desperate measures. Now out of mana will be 0 cost. So even if you like spamming hammers like crazy, you will be able to teleport with Smite, that's cool. And then just separate your points in Soothing Palm and Forceful Impact, like over here and here. So Forceful Impact will knock back enemies to the side when you're teleporting, so it's nice when you want to save your ass, from enemies, very useful. And Soothing Palm will give you mana regeneration on heal and more health on heal. Basically, when you're using the Smite, it will heal you when you're teleporting, and when you're running through monoliths, you want to keep sigils all the time active. So now when your sigils is active, you're just teleporting from time to time, and Smite will heal you and restore some mana at the same time. So that's our skills. And guys, for those of you who need item filter for this stuff, you can check it in my Google Doc. It's in description, in pinned comment. That's not super special stuff. I took this filter from MacLeod, so pretty basic one. This build is really old and fun. And it's time to go to passives. Let's go. So passives, you starting as Sentinel, you already know it, and as Sentinel just get 20 points. At first just get 20 points here, so it will be 8 in Juggernaut, 6 in Fearless, then 1 in MacLeod, and then 5 in Valiant Charge. So this will basically fill all this stuff up to Smite, you will unlock it. Possibly you need 5 more points, so get a little bit in Stalwart, in MacLeod, and unlock Smite. Just make sure you get your Smite. If I'm not mistaken, it's 25 points in here. Then instead of just leveling your Paladin, you don't need to rush him too much. You already got your Holy Aura unlocked when you just mastered Paladin. Instead, get some points in Void Knight, and that's very good. Abyssal Endurance, you will get health, resistance to physical and void resistance. It's super rare resistances, they are not elemental, and that's very powerful node. Also, why not to just spend 1 point over here while we investing a little bit in Void. And this will basically give us a critical strike multiplier. A little bit, just 11 points, but that's fine for 1 point. And this will give you Volatile Reversal, so one of our important skills, and then you're going to Paladin, basically. So what do you want to have in Paladin? That's basically 6 nodes. So it will be Conviction, Basic, stuff. You're just increasing your damage and some penetrations. So full 8 points over here, then 10 points in Valor, increase your health and healing effectiveness, then 7 points in Holy Icon, increase healing effectiveness, necrotic resistance, and health. So basically you will be super protective right now. And as you can see, a lot of points here in Paladin is actually defensive. So in Paladin, you want to get to the sigils first. So basically you're getting points in like Conviction, Valor, as I told you, and then stopping around sigils and switching to Forge Guard. So why is Forge Guard? Forge Guard actually is super insane for throwing hammers. For some reason, it's better than Paladin. And you want to have Weapon Master, increase strength and throwing damage, get 1 point in Peltast. And basically you can have some points in Guardian, like 1 point over here, Shield Breaker, like 2 points over here, and 1 point in Steel Aegis. It will just give you slight block chance, block effectiveness. And we're spending it to get to Siege Captain. Now we will have block effectiveness with a shield. And here with this build we're going with a shield, so we are super protective. And then leveling Siege Captain. So Siege Captain is super cool. You're gaining block effectiveness and physical throwing attack damage at the same time when you're wearing shield. So it's increasing your damage by like a large amount. And then when you leveled this stuff, Siege Captain, you're going back to Paladin and leveling all of this stuff. So you're like finishing with Sanctuary Guardian, just getting some points in here to get more armor with a shield. Also, while you invest it, you can get Shield Wall to increase block chance and gain health on block. And also you're getting 10 points in Holy Precision, increasing spell critical strike chance, and most importantly, throwing critical strike chance. That's what this note for. And also like some points in reverse of duality. It's just increasing mana, health, damage, everything a little bit by little bit. So just spend your points here, allocate them depending on your gear. Think like what you need actually. I'm just playing around with them, testing like how much Siege Captain I need. Maybe I need more survivability, but most of the time I just need a lot of damage actually. So Reverence of Duality is really powerful stuff. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this build, and also make sure to check link to this build in images. So basically there's all images I have in this video made in screenshots. So see you in the next videos, guys.